Hi, thank you for joining us again. This is part 3 of Credit Report Review, Clean, and Update. Just to reiterate, on part 2, we covered how to review and clean up your report, how to submit a change request to update your credit report, how to sustain healthy credit, and when faced with hardship and can't make your payments, what should you do? And last of part 2 was the difference between a low and high interest rate. So let's continue with part 3. So some would ask, what should I do if I have no credit established? There is something you can do. Let's discuss. So again, as we stated, what should you do if you don't have any established credit at this time? In order to establish credit, you should start by going to your bank and or credit union and inquire. Or you can purchase a pre-owned vehicle and make payments and pay it off as well. Make sure that vehicle is under your name so that you can get that credit. If you do not have a checking or savings account, you should walk in one of your selected credit unions and or banks, fill out an application for a checking and savings account first. You can also check online to find a trustworthy credit card company. I would start with using any 3 of the credit bureau sites. At the end, on their websites, they generally list an excellent source of credit card companies and types of various credit cards. So next, those who have credit cards, you might say, well, what's my next step after I pay off my credit cards? Remember, your goal is to strive for a lower interest rate. And how do you do that? By paying on and off your credit cards and keeping up with your month-to-month payments, whether it be your mortgage or your boat or whatever you own. What should I do with the money I have after paying off my credit cards? The best thing to do is take the extra money you have and start paying on the next high interest credit card payment that you have. So get your next credit card out that you've been paying, the one that has the second highest debt ratio, and take that amount of money and include it with the payment, your regular payment for the second credit card, and start paying that one off. You'll pay it off a little sooner now that you almost probably doubled up the payments. You want to continue this process until all your credit cards are paid off. Try and use your cards for emergency purposes only. If you must use them, make yourself a reasonable goal to get them paid down quickly as possible. You'll be happy you did, and so will your credit score and your pocketbook. This routine will also help you obtain a lower interest rate when buying a home as well, or any other large purchase that you see fit to make in the near future. What should I do with my credit cards after I pay them off? Do not cancel your paid off credit cards. That will count as a negative hit to your credit report and your credit score. Sometimes the credit card companies will close your account for lack of use of the credit card, and that's okay. If they do, you will not receive a negative hit towards your credit card score, towards your credit score. If your card gets canceled by the creditors, it will not affect your credit in a negative way, as I just stated. One option is to cut up your credit cards if you no longer desire to utilize them for any reason. But remember, do not cancel them. Cut them up, throw them in the garbage, but do not cancel them. Your credit rating will increase yet, and you'll be happy, very happy, for an increased credit rating, a FICO credit score. So I would like to reiterate the importance of maintaining, building, and/or rebuilding your credit. The best way to keep a healthy credit score is to use credit wisely and avoid excessive debt. So don't be going out there, using your cards. And when I talk to you, I'm talking to myself. I'm just reminding myself, just don't go out there using all these credit cards, charging everything, because then you're just going to have a massive debt. So before you pull the trigger on a loan or put a big purchase on a credit card, remember that the information about how you pay off that loan or purchase will stay on your report for 7 years. And ask yourself, is it really worth it? Also, in addition, assess needs versus wants. Spending and overspending are complex issues that are often tied to emotional factors. So, ladies, how sometimes we can get, frustrated or mad, mad at the kids, mad at the husband, or mad at the job. And you like, you know what? I deserve a day. I deserve to go out and just treat me. Well, I believe in treating ourselves, but let's not make a habit of it, because once we do that, we again begin to build up this surmountable debt. And unless you can pay it off by the end of the month and your husband don't mind, or you all having a nice agreement that whatever you buy, you pay off, that's between you all and your household. I'm not getting into that. But whatever you all decide, just again, ask yourself, do I really need it or do I just want it? And or if I get it, is that something I can pay off at the end of the month, or I can budget and make the payments that I need to make every month and pay it off earlier than later? Again, ask yourself, can I do that, or can I live without it? Finally, I encourage you to take a 24-hour test. Think about it. Sleep on it, And when you wake up the next day, after your emotions have settled and everything, then do you come to yourself and say, do I still really need this, or can I do without it? Rationalize things. Think about things clearly before you make that big purchase. Remember, knowledge is power. We at Excel Abundance hope this PowerPoint presentation regarding understanding how to review, clean, and update your credit report was beneficial. In addition, learning how your FICO credit score rating, if increased over 650, can render you an excellent lower interest rate and render you just about anything you like without having a person co-sign. Our goal was to equip you with tools to help you succeed in the area of finance, in the area of your credit score, and live a life paying less interest on goods and services you value. We believe by following these simple steps, you will walk away a smarter individual with a healthy financial freedom, i.e. livelihood, along with a happy pocketbook or wallet. We encourage you to like this presentation on this youtube.com page and subscribe to our page. We value you as an individual, and we want you to exceed and wish you nothing but the best. Thank you, the CEO of Excel Abundance. We have reached the end, and we at Excel Abundance thank you for your time and hope you gain a great knowledge. Have a great day.